Come here. One of the dogs was by my feet there for a second. This one?
Oh wait, while you're playing?
Yeah.
Actually, that was mostly all of it.
Holy cow.
Yes, Jeff. I'm here.
Hey, Durs.
So I'm going to continue breathing that.
So, after reviewing the footage on Meta on Facebook, I seriously think that I'm going to have to go and screen record the boxing matches and the gameplay off of Facebook and then share it with you guys on YouTube, because the quality is so much better, you guys. It is not glitchy. It's not constantly failing. Yeah, but on Facebook, like, when it comes to the gaming, that's where it's at. I hate to say it because I don't like promoting Zuckerberg shit, but come on. If you guys go and if you're on Facebook, you go and check out my gaming because it's public. It's worlds different. Whew. And that last match that I had, by the end of it, I was like, I would duck down and then I'd pop up, I'd punch him twice, and I would freaking duck down.
Jonathan Waxman is an idol of mine. I mean, I have watched him since
and it was a wild ride. So, yeah. Oh, God. You guys remember, the stream is glitchy at first because I'm going and sharing it. Yeah, thanks to scientists. Whew, this shirt is literally sticking to me right now. I'm so sweaty.
I've been doing this since 1972.
I got in fights with invisible people, and I lost one. I tied with one, and then I freaking beat two of these invisible mofos on the MetaQuest 3. Hey, Durs. I do see you, Durs. Don't worry about it, okay? I see you, man. Now, tomorrow we will be walking the dogs because it's supposed to be a B-E-A-U. Why is it posting that? I said hi. Ha! Ooh.
All of them together on a plate. So this is a huge challenge.
Each of you will have just 1 hour for a California dish.
Freaking, I was the world's worst whack-a-mole on that game. Imagine whack-a-mole, but the mole hits back. That's how that was. So he'd punch. He'd be like, pop, pop, pop. And I would just be like, whoo, whoo, pop, 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 ha, pop, pop, ha. And I did that the entire last match. And holy shit, I came out 1 point ahead. All that effort, 1 point ahead. Whew. Okay, so let's start taking care of these little hooligans. My wrist is feeling loads better because I've been spending the day stretching it and then working on it. Like,
I just sent you a picture.
let me guess, a kitten,
5-month-old.
5-month-old. Oh my God. Look at that face. Oh my God.
Compared to Burma and China, there's a lot of similarities. I grew up eating prawns and avocados, grapefruits. Those are the ingredients that we carry a lot.
That's one of the kitty cats my wife is looking at.
And then remember that female tag that I sent you yesterday?
Yeah.
She's still on the site.
How much is this one? 300? 200?
None of them go over 2.
Oh, okay. It's so cute. I want. You better do good.
Who says we'll be there tomorrow?
Can we put a lien on it? I don't know.
It's called, they say it's first come, first serve.
No, it's gonna be
You can go
gone.
as soon as you get off work and hope he's there tomorrow.
I can't do that. I need to go home and relax. Well, I need to go home and walk the dogs.
No, you need to go home, get me, and then order dinner and go get dinner. I'm gonna be out, remember?
Oh yeah, Thai food. It's a burn my hole, you
No, it's
see.
200, Mimi.
It's gonna burn my hole, you see. Burn a hole right through the seed. Makes me cry all the way home while walking the dog. It's gonna burn my hole, you see. Burn a hole right through the seed.
Yeah, it says he's 5 months old.
No, 200, but still.
But if you consider that I found out microchip, vaccines, getting fixed.
Hey, Luis! Luis, I'm telling people now to go and follow because we're going to start gaming. We're going to do most of my gaming on Facebook and then screen recording it. My Facebook name's just my name, right? Hiram Schoonover. Just go look for Hiram Schoonover with the Critter Keeper emblem up in there and follow because from now on when I'm going to be gaming, it's going to be on Facebook. The quality's...
Ooh, honey.
What?
She is 4 years, 1 month. A Bengal mix.
Ooh.
Guess how much?
How much?
50.
50?
They've had people sponsor her, I guess.
How long's she been in there? Bengal's a pretty hardy cat. How big is she?
10.2 pounds.
It's not too big. That's standard, isn't it?
She has a history of biting.
Good. Teach the dogs a lesson.
I need to live in a dog-free home.
Oh, fuck.
Like I
A
said,
Brazilian championship? Are you talking about with boxing? Because yes. Yes, I did. They also have Brazilian jiu-jitsu, I believe. They got a lot of Brazilian things over there. One of the things coming out of Brazil is actually right here. Are you ready for this, folks? Let's go walk this way.
message.
From where?
Me. Yes, Mimi, come spade.
Oh,
I showed you yesterday. She's 11 weeks.
now this comes from Brazil as well. Although this was hopefully produced domestically. This is a Goliath pink leg tarantula. Theraphosa apophysis. You might be wondering why we've got it in a cage. It's because they actually make pretty decent pets. This,
Still, if I do good enough this weekend, we'll go to it's Sunday. Let's see what puppies they have.
no. Look at that. Can what be pets? The wolves? Probably not a good idea.
Now I have to get broke open. You don't have a choice. Oh, yeah.
So care for this tarantula is pretty straightforward. You want to take care of it like it's actually in the Brazilian rainforest. You keep its cage looking pretty moist. We come in every night. We mist it down. She has been walking around her cage.
They have no where they're looking at.
No.
He's 9 weeks. He's part lab, part Anatolian Shepherd.
So then he's not an Oliver.
No,
Oh, his name's Oliver.
yeah.
I thought you meant he was a golden retriever. I was like, no. Oh, hold on. There we go. Now, as you can see, they're actually pretty chill. I'm not going to try petting this one's abdomen until she's a little bit older. However, our Lasiodora parabana doesn't seem to mind it much. She will be closer to the end of the live. These guys are technically insectivores. However, they can and will go and eat whatever they can find on the forest floor. We're talking primarily invertebrates, but they will eat snakes, rodents, birds, whatever they can really get their fangs on in order to, keep that booty moving. That being said,
Told you it was worth it.
The venom of the tarantula here typically works best on invertebrate creatures, and when they're looking to take down larger mammalian or bird or snake prey, they usually have to puncture a vital organ or rupture a main vein, if you know what I mean, in order to cause a legitimate casualty.
The fact that I am allergic to shellfish, unfortunately, I won't be able to taste my shellfish, so I will have to ask my fellow competitors.
You know, Brazilian teams are Vasco.
Hey, take this. Delicious small fish.
Okay. Are you on one of the boxing teams? If so, that's got to be some rigorous training. Or are you talking about football? Soccer. And yes, the dogs are quiet. I think they've pooped themselves out. I know I have. I walked 10 miles today, and then I came in and I boxed the shit out of the air. That's right. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We are on every night with all these little animals. For those that are wondering what owning exotic pets is like, there you go. You're welcome. This is primarily it, making sure that their habitats are square and that there's nothing in there that will impair their derrieres. Looking for things like excess foreign webbing from any kind of spider species that might have showed up. Oliver, how long has it been?
Not long after I got home.
No, honey.
So what's that, like 4 hours, 5?
Brazilian. All right, here we go. Yeah. Luis, if you can get your hands on a Quest 3, that is a good workout, buddy. Nowhere near actual boxing. I'll give you that. There's no way that what I do on there goes and converts into actual training, but whew, when you can't do hard exercises, that makes for the best soft exercise. Okay, apparently we have got to take this little shit out. Oh, fuck. What did she do all day? Played. Oh, it's actually kind of chilly out here. Co-op retrieval? Oh shit, that's right. I left a ball out in the yard. Oliver, go potty. Honey, did you turn the light on? This your papa dog. Go potty, Oliver. Or rather, go poop. This is our golden retriever that apparently has a show coat. A long floofer boy. Dear baby puppy. And I think it scared people away, Mimi. They're running away. They don't want to be a part of a cult. Oliver, come on, go poop. No, I didn't, LMAO. Oliver! There's this magical thing I need you to do. It's called take a shit. Drop a hot one. There it is. He's finally dropping a hot one. Now, if you're wondering why I've got this ridiculous thing on my head, it's because I was sweating profusely. I was sweating so much it started to smell like cooked onions in that house. So I'm going to be taking this off shortly, don't worry. Hopefully we can get into the bathroom in time for my wife to buzz cut my head because it's starting to get warm out, and to be quite frank, I'm tired of my hair being all willy-nilly. Oliver, come on. No, hey. He's walking out of sight. He can't do that. Come on. Tomorrow it's going to be 60 degrees. I'm so excited. I think he's going to have to do it again. Oh, yep, there he goes. Popping a squat and dropping it like it's hot. Mm-hmm. And my wife says she wants McDonald's. McDonald's fries, I don't know if they reverted it back, but they used to be the best fries. And then I think they changed the oil that they were using. Oliver, no. Come on. You're done. Goober. Tomorrow you get to go for a WALK. And of course, Duchess wants to go out. Go on. still have to take care of all the animals. This is going to be a long night. Super long. 7 likes. Duchess. So used to whistling like that. It's actually getting better. 8 likes. We've got 8 freaking likes. Well, you know, you could have gotten rid of all of the other chats that you were on and just left the Critter Keeper chats, because I don't think you got snagged on that one. Or you could create a new profile, like so many other people have, and just join that way. I'm just saying, there are options. Duchess! And I got banned 3 times in one day creating new ones? Creating new ones? Were they all banned? Were you banned off of our channel? Or was it somebody else's bullshit? Or was it just random? Duchess, come on. Come on. Nope. I don't trust you eating stuff out of the grass like that. Especially when it's not the top of the grass. And she's actually pooping. She's a pooping. That's ridiculous. If I knew we would use it, I would say let's create a Critter Facebook group. But I think like half the people in our group do not use Facebook. So there's no real reason for that. Duchess, come on. Let's go. Now I've got to pee. No. Come on, Duchess, let's go. Yeah.
I just went and plugged in the...
So it'll have a little bit of charge to it. But, I mean, I will try to screen record and share the boxing matches, but that's got to be where I go live, guys. Honest to God, it's the best graphics for that gaming system. It's so glitchy. So very glitchy on YouTube. And it sucks because I like having you guys being able to just like hop on and watch if you want to. Come on! How did that catch on the skull?
Should I still post in a couple days?
Maybe.
So I made a roux with a little bit of corn butter and flour, and then I added an avocado, like creme fraiche in there with my seafood sauce.
So there we have our girl, Calorum. She is a female Monocentrocus balfouri.
This grapefruit butter that I made. Thank you, Chef.
The male is right there, still long-legged as ever. Now their cage needs to be arid. It needs to be dry due to the fact that these guys in the wild come from Yemen. Yemen is not typically known for being a wetland. They do have crickets running around. The crickets themselves have food to try and entice them not to try and chew on the tarantulas in case one molts. But this is the overall layout. They do have a tunnel down in here. And I'm thinking next time we got to do a full overhaul of the cage, we're probably going to dry out the dirt and stick the dirt all the way up to right here so that they can tunnel down inside. We'll barely, if ever, be able to see them, but that's just the way it is. But for right now, that is their domicile. And a lot of Facebook is fairly toxic, which is why a lot of people, kind of pull themselves away from it.
I go once, but I don't.
I have actually started to go and hide and or block various, accounts that I don't like seeing, because I'm kind of getting tired of this he said, she said bullshit that turns out to only be either half-truths or outright lies on either side, or the hypocrisy that you see from individuals that are trying to bash the other group. And I'm just so fucking sick of it. Because at the end of the day, we all want the same fucking thing. We want some form of happiness and a nation that is not going to be for the government, by the government. I mean, that is something that has been said by both political parties, but the politicians who then get into office never do anything about it. So I'm just sick of hearing it, because it's all a load of bullshit. Like, freaking people are like, I'm leaving Facebook, and I'm just like, don't leave Facebook. You gotta just block everybody and keep those that you want to be around. For instance, there's actually a new portion of Facebook where it's just posts from your friends. And if all you want to do is see how your friends are doing, you go up and you click on that. It'll show you all your posts like you want the Facebook feed to be in the first place. Not all this celebrity political bullshit. I want to see how my family's doing, or my friends. So I'll go and I'll fucking click that. Boom, right there. Everything that I want to see. No, seriously, there was one guy I pissed off so bad on Facebook back when I was still trolling hard, who literally tracked down our home address and fucking messaged it to me, saying, come outside. And then it turns out that bastard is actually an active member on the uncensored group that I run. So he hates my guts so much that he wanted to use my uncensored group. Like, Jesus. Holy cow, my guy. See, that's kind of where that hypocrisy is again. It's ridiculous out there, I'm not gonna lie. Now let's bring the centipede cage down. Now the beautiful thing about owning a centipede is the fact that there's not much to it. You just gotta make sure that the environment is suitable for them, and then they just pretty much do the rest. You drop prey items in and watch the chaos unfold if you get the chance.
So this isn't exactly what I had conceptualized in my mind.
Right. I will say this, I'm really liking that gaming aspect of it though. Maybe that's what I should do, is start moving my page more toward my my Facebook persona more toward the gaming and the animals and less toward the trolling.
Yeah, right.
Shut up. Miracles can happen.
Not that one.
Oi! Getting roasted by my wife over here. Fuck.
We'd like to take a closer look at the
All right, so what we have here are a couple of freshly used tunnels.
New York City.
So fresh. Oh, no way. Guess what?
So nice to see this young lady.
Those are the
Please step down. Sue.
centipede feet. That is so cool. Oh, wow, Miss.
What?
Wow, Miss Critter, don't hold back.
Grapefruit and wasabi dressing.
Oh, he moved. Oh, wait. You can kind of see it right there. So you kind of got a faint glimpse of the centipede. There. That's the most that we've gotten in like 2 weeks. But that's the way the centipede is. That's the way they are. They're not one of those animals that you're necessarily going to see very often, especially as pets, because they're what we refer to as pet holes. They are pets that are assholes because they live in holes. And they're not really assholes, they're just following their biological drive. This is what they would do out in the wild, so this is what they're going to do in captivity. And it's a-okay. Just make sure that if you get one, you understand what you're getting into. My next centipede that I want to get is, I believe it's called a Madagascar giant. And it would take a cage 2 to 3 times bigger than this one to keep that big bad boy. That's my next big one.
I think that would really freak my kid out.
That would be so. Imagine, there's a snake in my boot. Oh, you wish it was a snake. That thing's got 50 fucking legs and venom that'll knock you the fuck out. Gio. Damn. Gio, do you have Facebook? Because I share this on Facebook too. I would freaking send you a text message about it, but I don't think I have international. Unfortunately.
I don't know if we do. I could check.
I like all the things together. You know what? Something about California that you've got.
Wait, what can you show us on stream?
But there's a little community in terms of being soft. Well done. Thank you. Pretty good.
On the Facebook stream?
But the home cook, California cuisine, their own way. Please come down.
Yeah, it hurts, but from what I understand, camel spiders are non-venomous. It is what I came to find when I looked into them. I'd have to look into that again. All right, 1 second. Honey, while you're busy on your phone.
What do you need?
I was going to see if you could see whether camel spiders are venomous or not. All right. Pretty sure it said they aren't.
No.
Yeah, no, they are non-venomous.
Spider is also known as sword scorpion or wind scorpion. Are
Like-
not venomous. While their bite can be painful due to their strong jaws, they lack venom glands.
So basically, they rip their prey apart. That's horrifying. All right, while we're doing this, we need to pour water in the little guy's cage, but we need to do so more so toward the front of his den, not the back, because there's mold over here. That's
It's
why.
also in the back.
Well, I just need to boost the air humidity in there. Alright. So my thumb is starting to give me some problems. So here's what I have to do. Just let you know. Alright, so the doctor initially told me you want to do is you want to tuck your thumb under your fingers like this, right? And then you want to bend it forward and stretch the tendon down through here. Now I find that 50% of the time that makes it thwip like that. Ow. But another thing that I found that alleviates the pain is putting pressure on the back of the thumb like this and then trying to push out against the other thumb. And I don't know if it's because it contracts that muscle or because it puts something back into place. But the pain is almost entirely gone now. So that right there is almost a miracle unto itself. I have been doing those two things all day, trying to counteract this shit, and my hand's feeling so much better now. I'm hoping that by this weekend, I will be ready for weightlifting. All right, so this is our big gal. Look at how big she is. Oh my God. And those front legs of hers are so much longer than they appear. Woo! Maybe she's not in the mood for tickles today. Maybe we're not going to push our luck on that. Normally, she'll let me pet her. But today, she's just like, no, phalanges. Phalanges in my fangs. Or fangs in your phalanges. And that's not a piercing I want, guys. Oh, you want to see the centipede I want on stream? Yeah, hold on. You're gonna have it. I'm gonna have to find it, screenshot it, and bring it to you guys freaking tomorrow, because what I thought was the Madagascar giant centipede is not actually a Madagascar giant centipede. That giant centipede that somebody showed, it's not from Madagascar. So I've got to track it down, and I don't want to take all night.
There's other plates out there that are worse than mine. So the final dish from the home cook was a series
Are you sure it's not the Amazonian?
I'm pretty sure.
World's largest centipede species?
Do you want to send me a decent screenshot of it? No, when I have to go and look something up and or go onto Facebook to share the group, stuff like that, it causes YouTube to go haywire, okay? That's just the way that shit works. By the way, thank you for the 10 likes. I'm sorry, child. But I'm trying to get your domicile.
There's one on somebody's arm.
All right, send it to me.
Are you good?
All right, here we go, guys. My wife. Whoo! Yeah, baby, that is exactly what we need. Boo! There you go. Now, based on the fact that it looks like the legs are not touching this individual, pretty sure this is a pet that the individual lost and then preserved. But yeah, look at that. Well, yeah, I can only imagine, because being bit by a tarantula is like, it's less immediately traumatized. You know, the trauma is less horrific in the immediate time scale and in the long-term time scale. Getting blown up or shot has super long-term consequences, as Durs probably would tell you. That is fantastic. I need to give these guys some water.
At least one human death has been attributed to the inferno.
I'm pretty sure it's the same with the Vietnamese centipede too.
Nope.
No?
A 4-year-old child in Venezuela died after being bitten by a giant centipede which was hidden inside of him.
That's terrifying. But it's just one, right?
It says at least one.
All right. So,
They catch bats,
isn't that terrifying?
climb cave ceilings, manipulate their heavier prey with only a few legs attached to the ceiling.
Are you thinking that's a no?
No shit, Sherlock.
So this is an insectivore, but again, the larger they get, the more likely they are to go and eat vertebrates. I'm talking your mice, small rats, snakes, birds.
Those ones eat like opossums and stuff like that, bigger mammals.
I'm talking about the tarantula. Yeah. Yeah. Just think about it. You won't have to worry about bats in your house. However, you might have to look up and worry about them hanging off your fucking ceiling. You imagine it's a nope rope from hell. That thing could probably hang down about 1.5 feet. So you're walking through your house, and that thing's got enough clearance hanging down to bite you, Clarence. Now this is totally different. We're talking about the the Amazonian giant centipede.
It's also known as the Peruvian yellow lake. Make that make sense.
However, these guys are pretty decent pets due to the fact that they are chill. A lot of people seem to presume that these guys are out to bite you. The only time that these guys try to bite you is when you go and intentionally mess with them, which we do with this tarantula kind of on the regular. We're not going to do that tonight because she's already shown that she's being pretty defensive. She might be getting closer to becoming actively pre-molt. That would make me cantankerous because, you know, you're literally growing an exoskeleton under your exoskeleton. She is a big, beautiful girl. Look at that. When it comes to caring for these, it's pretty straightforward. You want to make sure that their environment masks the Brazilian rainforest where they're typically found. So you're talking higher humidity. You want to make sure they have a good supply of water and that you try to feed them at least once a week. Feeding day is coming up again. And she is a fan of crickets. So we will be keeping an eye out for that. Come on. Now we're going to come over here.
They're lazy. Look at that. They're playing.
Oh no, she is definitely going to go into pre-molt. This is... But if she does maintain this size, she could potentially lay a phantom egg sac, which is kind of like when chickens go and lay infertile eggs, except you're thinking thousands of infertile eggs. And they will be infertile. Tarantulas are notorious for needing a male to reproduce. They do not have the ability to reproduce asexually. So what we're going to do is we are going to clear off the top of this. We've got all of this garbage up here because every time I'm done with a match on the Oculus, I have to go and wipe the lenses off. Because for some fucked off reason, all of the sweat drips onto the lens on this eye right here. So, it's not egg. Well, no, wait. Tarantulas can get egg bound. No, it's not them getting egg bound. What it is they lay infertile eggs. Unless they can get egg bound, I'm pretty sure they can't though, because the eggs when they lay it, it's kind of like a soup that comes out their derriere that they put into a basically a web mat that they then fold in on itself to create a sack. It is very interesting to watch. It's already 9:22. Holy. Are you having fun, baby? Did you just drop your ball to say hi to Daddy? Alright, so I have got to go and fill this with water, and then we are going to move this over, and we're going to just pour water directly into the cage to boost the humidity inside of little guy's enclosure.
I made this at 9. I'm ecstatic, and it's a huge accomplishment in itself that I've made it this far. But I really just want to show my kids that I can pursue my dream and I can accomplish it.
One very big deep breath. Because you are the top notch. If you put the competition stuff already, all of the
You two are weird.
we are kicking it to a high gear. Jason, that big challenge, was for you. Does that give you a bigger focus now? Definitely, 100%. Good. On the wrong way. We say every week you move like a jet, and yet you're always in this bottom three. What do you need from us to get you up into that top tier?
You see the going crazy, just rolling down. I think my feet is quite still.
Listen. Yeah, we have to listen on a daily basis in our businesses. That's what we need to do. Look at those ears.
Yeah.
We're now in the second half of the season of MasterChef Legends. If you want to make it to the finale, if you want to win it all, it's time to go and cook like a MasterChef Legend. Yes.
Speaking of legends, the guest visiting us tonight is so big, we had to get a special parking permit to fit him in here.
Our guest is a classically trained chef whose style is distinctly raw.
All right, Durs, have a good night.
Rescue chef and was named one of the Time Magazine's 100 most influential
I bet you they are so confused by the noises the dogs are making.
and elevated food, a vertical culinary experience. They've got the savant of street food, the legendary Roy Joy.
He is a legend. He took something really simple, like food structure, and has elevated
There we go.
it for himself because of it.
Now,
Inspiration to me.
the water should slowly be dispersed through the soil through the same effect that it would be through a sponge. So give it time and the humidity will even out in there. But we ultimately do need to go back and clean out the cage, hopefully this weekend if we can, and make sure that he has got himself a clean environment because he's got a little bit of mold growing in there. Not good. We don't have the bricks to take care of it tonight, and even if we did, it's a little bit late. So let's get this up over here.
Joseph, question, not a question, but I have so many friends and family that have you that they get to be the home team, the king of what you've done for my friends.
Now, I wish dust. What is that? Close the curtain. Oh, wait. I wish. It's only mostly messy back there. Yeah, I've got to clean up this weekend, guys. My wife has been working on her resin. When did you say those molds will be ready to unmold?
Tomorrow.
All right, we'll go and we'll unmold them. That's why the house hasn't been clean. It's because she has been working on stuff that she can sell at the next bazaar. You want to see Wolf? Wolf? Why are you in your kennel, child? What is going on here? Are you okay, Wolfie? Come on, Wolf. I hope he's feeling okay.
He went out and went potty and Micah got it. And then about half an hour, 20 minutes after Micah left, he wanted out again and started.
Do you use the 24-hour formula? Oh, okay. The 24-hour formula for what? All right, so this right here for resin, is it 24-hour stuff that you use, honey?
Well, more like it can be done within 8 to 12 hours depending on how deep of a pour it is.
Yeah.
The thinner a pour, the longer it takes to harden.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah,
The thinner the pour, the longer it takes for the resin to harden.
really
but-
thick pours can take a couple hours even.
She's also had a few instances where she had a bad chemical reaction, and what was that? It flash cured. And when that happens,
That's
like,
almost like an instant hardening.
and it smokes in some cases. Like, you can smell that shit through the whole house. So this right here is our white knee tarantula. She's still got a cricket in her cage. Naughty Nelly. Looks like she's got herself a webbing over in the corner. I don't know what she's using that for. It's interesting.
I'm not sure if I make it anymore tomorrow though. We'll see how I'm doing.
Getting high off a resin critter. How else am I supposed to spend my time? Oh, that's right. Beating up pretend people on VR. I almost forgot. My bad. That last fight, I'm going to go and screen record and show you guys. Because that was ridiculous. That last round in that fight. I was dipping down and then popping up. Pop, pop! And then dipping down, popping up. Pop, pop, pop! And he could not land another blow on me. I'm sorry, but I have to miss your cage, child. Why does she seem... Like, to me, she seems thin. Why does resin suck, smell, and kill at the same time?
What?
That's what he said.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
So why does resin suck, smell, and kill at the same time? Alright, got that guy. It's gonna go in with the Brazilian blue violet. Now I'm seeing quite a few, well, less crickets in that cage. I'm hoping she's picking them up. I put the camera up on top of the cage to try to catch some motion, but I did not catch a single bit of commotion. Because I tried to feed her again and she said no. So I think she might be pre-molt, but she's looking pretty thin for pre-molt. She could be recovering from an injury that we're not aware of. Maybe she broke a fang. I'm not sure. We shall see. Alright. Yeah, tarantulas are insectivores. Have you not been paying attention in this class, young man?
No,
My goodness.
they haven't.
Oh,
I hope my ambition doesn't backfire on me. And yourself, okay? Don't overcomplicate. But if you pull it off, you've done something spectacular. Yeah, your margin of error is very small. Remember, the unity of the line and an amazing dinner for the best dish this evening. Come on, guys.
And you did great.
Yeah, yeah.
baby spiders clash. Yeah, no. I was walking through the area and it stopped me dead in my tracks because I thought there might be an electrical fire with how it smelled. So yeah, the superheating can be very off-putting, and I'm keeping an eye on it. All right, so that little monster right there is our Harpictera pulchrites. He is an old world species, typically found in Africa, kept in captivity in the United States. They apparently can be quite sassy. But this little devil is still eating plenty, so we're hoping we will have him for more years to come. We make sure that all of our tarantulas have a good source of water, which is wildly important. It doesn't matter if they are an arid species or not. Do not just assume that because they are an arid species, they do not need to have water in their containers. Well, he tried to take a piece out of me. He's pissed because he missed. You look. Yeah, I hope she'll be okay too. Yep. You talking about the legs in the front right here? If you look closely, you can kind of see what look like tibial hooks coming off of those. So I'm pretty sure he is a he. He has got an attitude problem. They're not going to be doing the happy wobble right now, but I can go back. Let's see, today is Tuesday. We fed them on Sunday. So I can go back and I can get some snippets of the happy wobble so that you can enjoy them doing their little dance. All right. Oh! That's what you want to see. Oh, yeah. Jesus, we're lucky he didn't go for a little walkie walk.
What?
Oh, one of the sides of his little cage here was actually partially ajar. Now this is Jim, our Brazilian blue violet. He is, just like so many that we have here, a tropical terrestrial tarantula, typically found in South America. He likes his insects, and he is most assuredly too small to eat anything but insects. But the butt is microscopic. Oh, his butt's perfectly fine. He's actually the one that ate last time on camera. So he's A-okay. You don't want to overfeed your male tarantulas because of the fact that power feeding them will make them age faster, and you will wind up losing them. So we typically feed our males 1 cricket per feeding. Got him some glitter. Come on, man. That's the water droplets. Don't be starting rumors. Jesus. Oh! Me? Bitching? That's rude.
That's true.
Alright, so
Hang on.
we still gotta take care of the other Brazilian blue. And then we'll go and take care of the scorpion. And I think maybe we'll try to take down the green bottle blue. I did catch her little feetsies at the top of her den, which is a good sign that she's moving around up there. And since she's moving around and no longer stationary, the likelihood is she'll probably be doing a bit better. I hope.
The camera might.
Geo, do you want to get in some serious trouble?
What do you say?
Critter is using his thumb excuses to not work out or to stop working out. You think I don't want to work out?
He's been complaining about not working out.
Fucking motherfucker. I don't like this. I don't like not being able to do my push-ups or curl my weights. I don't like it. And as for not working out, bitch, I was sweating my ass off. Looks like this one's cage is still plenty wet.
My goats will take give birth.
To do the sit-up in a V, yeah, no, I don't. That I could technically be doing, smartass. So this is our other Brazilian blue violet, named Blue. He is another he. We were hoping he was going to be a she, but we did not turn out to be that lucky. Aha, wordplay. Shortly after Jim molted, this little one molted out too. Lo and behold, we had 2 males. So, no nookie nookie. Gio, I am greatly offended. So very offended that maybe tomorrow after the walks, I will start doing my core
I have time
exercises.
for a walk.
I better fucking have time for a walk. What? Because I've got to take the freaking puppet dogs for a walk. If I don't, then we're going to lose track of that, and Oliver's going to gain all that weight back.
I wonder how they'll look tomorrow. Because they're going to be at mom and dad's.
Got a small walk. Yeah, no, she needs to have her long walk.
She also might need a bath.
I'll throw her in the creek. All right. We're not going to go out to Portland tomorrow. My wife has got to go and get herself. Please tell me that guy is not dead. Okay, he's good. My wife has got to go and get herself a shot tomorrow to make her loopy. Multiple. What she's going to do, she's going to go and take herself some loopy-doo meds. And then she's going to go and get a bunch of shots in her forehead to reduce the headaches that she's been getting. Because she suffers from migraines. So these are dubia roaches. We also have a slew of, by slew, I mean 3 roly-polies or isopods in here, and a bunch of itty-bitty isopods that are freaking taking over. They look like mites, but if you look closely, the ground is moving. Takes about 35 minutes if you're following the speed limit. The other day I got out to Portland in 24. I don't remember going that fast, but let me tell you, I sure was shocked. No, no. No dog toys, honey. Don't be ordering dog toys.
Order dog toys?
No, don't you be ordering dog toys.
Okay, ordering dog toys.
Don't order dog toys. They still haven't tore up their new fluffy toy yet.
Which is surprising.
All right. The Scorpion. All right.
That was wooed.
Wooed?
She burped it at me.
You shocked when you got pulled over and was told why you were going. I actually did not get pulled over. And by the way, I do not go over anywhere close to that. Oh, come on! Anywhere close to that speed at a 30. Gotta fuck with my wrist again. Luckily, it's barely acting up, though. Ooh. Oh, God, that did not feel good. And we're going to come over here. We're going to create pressure as we try to push out with that thumb. And for some fucked off reason, that helps alleviate the pain. A neck holder? You mean when somebody gets into an accident kind of neck holder? Or what are you talking about there, Chief? Okay, come on. Oh, God. Oh, that's one of the, that is the phone thing that I use while I'm going out for a walk now. It is the goofiest thing you will ever see in your entire life. It's for the cell phone, you goofballs. All right. Look at this little girl. This is Needles. Needles is an Asian forest scorpion. She ate twice on the live stream. She is chunky and I love it. Oliver, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. Gio, that is horrible. And you know, considering the stories that you probably heard in the United States, horrible. Yes. The fuck you mean? Look at all the shit I've got on the floor. I've got to clean this place up. Get out of here. Hey, no playing in here. Go on.
That just goes for his leg.
Look at that. So,
I tried, and neither does he loves the squeaky balls though.
he loves the squeaky boys.
Balls.
Boys? He loves the squeaky boys? I'm getting a look.
Reverse mohawk it is.
The fuck you mean? You mean a skunk line? You're gonna give me a skunk line, really?
Just right there.
Alright, so this critter is so immature. You guys are the ones that say you like me. We've been doing this for how long and you haven't noticed that I might not be psychologically or emotionally entirely mature? Come on, guys. Come on. Be real with yourselves. Alright, so, oh wow. This is biofluorescence. It's a chemical reaction within the exoskeleton of the scorpion that occurs when the chemical in the exoskeleton reacts with black light, absorbing the black light, and then producing a light on a spectrum that we can more easily see. Ta-da! It's actually, like, more pronounced. Here, hold on. By the face, look at that. So cool. Now, when taking care of these animals, you got to understand that just like so many other animals that we have, they are tropical and terrestrial. More so they like to go and have something flat to hide under. And I do mean flat. So what you're going to want to do when you get one of these bad boys right here is you are going to want to dig a trench like so. She's so flat. I'm going to need you to move, baby girl. Can I get you to move? Come on. Come on. You're okay. I just want to put this down right there. Good girl. You want to dig a trench, and then you're going to want to put whatever flat you got on there, and then you're going to want to leave her be. Now, her den, her cage really is still moist enough that we do not want to moisten it more, because if you do, you can wind up growing mold and or other fungi. Not quite the proper L-shaped trench used for defense, but you know it's good enough. Good enough. The question is, gentlemen are British. The question is, who flunked out of art school this time? And apparently it's their mother a lot. Because there is a whole lot going on in that story. Holy shit. The dude was half Jewish, technically, from what I understand. So what the fuck? Half Jewish on his mother's side. So much going on with that. Mommy issues out the ass. Hey, kids, you are encroaching in dangerous territory. Duchess, get out of here. Are you talking to the kids in the basement? Talking to the fluffy kids in my living room right now. You keep going under my feet. Obnoxious little children. All right. And we have at least one more dead roach.
I want to be at the bottom again. So once I finish this, I hope the other.
Young man, discover this tree.
So they have to send to you, I think, on street voter prize. There's multiple ways to come to their boat bag, holiday sauce, and a hanger steak, and a couple of black stuff.
That'd be triple set.
Oh, my inner thighs are gonna be so hurt.
Big rap. Let's go eat it.
Because we got a bunch of the males in this cage.
Oliver, get off of your daughter.
Good Lord. Things that you just don't want to hear when it comes to family. Get off of your daughter! Fucking weird ass motherfucking hillbilly. And I do believe that she is probably most definitely in heat. You think? We're sifting through the roaches, looking for any signs of males, because males need to be separated. All right, wait. Not seeing any. It's like, where's Walt? Fucking motherfucker.
Can't believe he did that. He's never done that as long as he's known her.
Yep, well, Daddy does like the way she smells, apparently. What in the Alabama is going on?
I'm so glad he's fixed.
Let's hope they found that floating nut that he had.
They did.
Are you sure? Yes. Yay!
They're going.
It's all fun and games.
Until someone gets pregnant. Is that how it goes?
Oliver, quit sticking your nose down by her gooter. Good Lord. Yes, we do call it Where's Waldo.
I hope that snake works out good.
Are you okay, Oliver? He's making a weird noise. Do you have the hiccups, kid? Mimi put us in the background? What? Why would she ever do that? The fuck did he go? There was a fresh molt over here. Lord have mercy. Hell no. Talking about the roach? God, they already ate most of the freaking... the fish flakes that I already put in their cage. It's almost entirely gone. Jesus, kid. Okay. That's exactly what I'm saying. We need to get ourselves a large freaking... Maybe we'll go bullfrog hunting. Maybe that's what we'll do this summer. We'll go and we'll get ourselves an invasive bullfrog. You cannot re-release them into the wild. But we will see what it takes to raise them. And we will just throw him extra roaches. I think that's what we'll do. That way we can start getting rid of some of these damned roaches. Or get a bearded dragon that really likes roaches. Something. Because we gotta get with it. All right. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.
Todd,
What?
you go